Disaster for World Championship favourite Mika Hakkinen, as for the second race in a row he retires from the race. The Brazilian Grand Prix retired due to brake failure going into the final corner, meaning he's 20 points behind World Championship leader David Coulthard, and he must win the next race in order to stay in the World Championship fight. His teammate Coulthard, on the other hand, has won the first two races and has an 8-point lead over rival Michael Schumacher and 20 points on his teammates. He is now comfortably the favourite for the World Championship. Jan Magnussen's drive could be under threat, says Jackie Stewart, if he does not perform well at the next Grand Prix. He's had a poor run in form recently, being 9 laps down in Brazil. Jos Verstappen is the favourite to replace the Danish driver if he's unable to reform. The Argentine Grand Prix has been cancelled for 1998 due to, quote, circumstances in the country. Last year it served up a fantastic end-of-race battle between Eddie Irvine and Jacques Villeneuve, ultimately being won by the Canadian. It's been replaced by Donington Park, which, just like in 1993, it would hold the race of the European Grand Prix. It is unlikely that the Argentine Grand Prix will return in 1999. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3 of my F1 Challenge 99-02 career mode. Today we're here for round 3 of the 1998 World Championship. There is the calendar. As you can see, we're not at the Argentine Grand Prix but the European Grand Prix here at Donington Park. And here's the championship standings after 2 rounds. David Coulthard leads. We are 5th after our podium in Brazil. Basically my mods didn't work for Argentina. I'm not quite sure why, it just kept crashing my computer. So instead we're racing at Donington because that didn't crash. And it was kind of a realistic replacement, I think. It hosted the 1993 European Grand Prix, obviously, and it's back to host the 1998 European Grand Prix in this universe, which is that's going to be really exciting. Here we are then for a lap in practice, taking you around the circuit. Bit of a scrappy lap team so far, but hopefully it's alright. Hopefully it's good enough to perhaps, well, I aim was top 5 to be honest, personally, because that was best of the rest, getting 5th place behind the Ferraris and McLarens. Through the right hander here, and then down the straight. We didn't actually have that good pace really down the straight. It was this chicane here, is it the Fogarty S's, where we gain so much time on the AI, it's actually a joke. But go on the grass there, you got to be careful there not to spin, you want the good traction down into the sharp hairpin, the slowest part of the track perhaps, into first gear. We've got a slow Tyrrell in the way, which is a jolly shame. Michael Schumacher's lap is a 1:14.023, hopefully we can go faster than that, but I don't think we can. Let's go wide in the final corner, because this Tyrrell is holding us up. But to the line, and it's going to be a 1:15.3. So here we are, we're still in practice I think, and we have a spin there, which is a bit of a shame, but can we keep it in the straight line? 720 degrees, that's fantastic. As we keep it in a straight line. I mean, we do spin obviously, but we don't, it's cold. That was like an ice skating sort of spin dance on ice, I don't know. Cross the line now in qualifying, it's 5th place. Let's see where that puts us on the grid. Here we are then, we do start 5th, so we don't drop down after that lap, which is fantastic. The AI, or the AI behind us, were not able to beat us. We start best of the rest then on the 3rd row with the grid. As we go away, again, for some reason I can only see like 6 cars when I set the setting to C22, but I don't know anymore. Hopefully we can fix that eventually. This mod is really not good to be honest, but that's not the focus right now, as we actually have a poor start. We've dropped down to P7, we did start P5, Barrichello's got ahead of us there, which is a shame. Here's a replay, where we go around the outside of a Williams there, which is pretty nice. I think that was Villeneuve. As we get back up into 7th place, we've got our teammate and Barrichello, the drivers that got ahead of us on the start. As you can see, we've gained so much time on Barrichello, we're right behind him, going into the hairpin. I think it's Adelaide's hairpin, that's just a guess though, to be honest. I'm not too good at corner names. So we're up into 6th place, which is great. And I'm coming on to lap 2 again through the Fogarty S's. We make substantial gains there on my teammate. As going into the hairpin, we've got the inside line, we should be able to get Ralph. And yes, we do, up into 5th place. Fantastic stuff. Eddie Irvine's ahead of us now. And again, the AI are on a one-stop strategy this race. Now, that's not all the time. I have done a few races after this. I've already recorded. And sometimes, spoiler alert, some AI, quite often they do two-stop strategies. So it won't be like that the whole season. But for the first couple of races, they did do one-stop strategies. And I'm on a two-stop. So we're faster because we've got lower fuel load. And we haven't got to worry about conserving tyres. As we try to go running outside of Eddie Irvine there in the Ferrari, we're going to have to tuck into a slipstream because we can't get past him running outside. And we do just that. It's going to go around the outside again as a turn 1. And we're going to do a switchback. Do we have enough on the exit? No, we don't. He gets a better exit. No, we're going to have to cut down later on to lap 4. Through the S's again, through the chicane, good run. We're side by side, we touch! Our wheels touch his side pods, which is really close racing there. Luckily that doesn't end the disaster, really close quarters racing, but we get past Eddie Irvine now to P4. No, we don't. He gets a great exit coming up the hairpin, he stays in P4. We switch to the inside line, and we go wide there. He's going to do the switch back. Yes, he does. Up into P4 for him again. This is a great ding dong battle. This is coming across the line to start lap 5. 70 laps to go into turn 1. We've got the inside. We should be able to get past him now. We're going to leave him room, and he got so much grip on the outside. It's absolutely crazy. It's a joke how much grip he has. So we have to tuck back behind Eddie Irvine now through my favourite section of the track. These fast swoopers. Really nice, and we get a good run coming out of that corner there. Side by side now, going back up the hill. Great elevation change on this circuit. It really is one of my favourite circuits in the country. Up there with Alton Park probably, and Thruxton I quite like as well. Through the S's again. Another run. We do this quite a lot. We get good runs out of the chicane, but we're gonna have to look down the inside of the hairpin on the brakes later. And do we have him this time? I think we have him this time. Yes, he's in on mirrors. We're finally up into P4 after a couple of laps of ding-dong battles. Go wide again into the hairpin, so trying to brake a lot later to really get away from Irvine. But we do that. We've gotten away from Irvine. Here's an update on the standings. So McLaren 1-2 qualified on Hakkinen. Hakkinen really does need to win this race to keep his championship alive. Of course, there is a 16-race season, but he retired in the first 2 with his teammate winning both of them. So he's got a massive gap. Irvine's 5th, our teammate's 6th, Barrichello, Villeneuve, Frentzen, that's the top 9. Cutting on to lap 10 where we're about a second behind Michael Schumacher until he gets held up by lapped cars. There's Jan Magnussen again. He's been warned by Jackie Stewart that if he doesn't, show a degree of competency, he will be fired. Because his pace is embarrassing, it's so slow. And that's the same for Ricardo Rosset as well, but he's got a bit more money, so I doubt he'll be going anywhere because Stewart's got that big Ford back in, I think, coming in, and we do make contact there with Mika Hakkinen battling for P2 down the inside of the hairpin. We're quite close to the race leader now, so we could be able to get the race lead off of David Coulthard. We go down the inside of Mika Hakkinen, that's easy as you like there. So we don't have a ding-dong battle with him. As we spin, coming out of the chicane, we've been so strong at, and I've just sort of pushed my luck there. And I've lost the back end, I think I've gone the grass, and that's that. We'll drop down to P4. An unfortunate spin there, stupid rookie mistake really, but it is only my 3rd Grand Prix to be fair. That's not what we want to see. On to lap 18, now we get on the grass, we do the same thing! I thought we was going to go into the wall for the 4th second there, but we do keep it out of the barriers. Unfortunately though, we've lost a lot of time. Eddie Irvine shoots straight past us, and we've lost a lot of time. Our tyres, I think, are probably cooked after those couple of spins. So we're going to come in early there for a premature pit stop. Even our teammate call right back up to us. We're dropping down now. Hopefully the Jordan boys give us a good pit stop. We do run over our mechanics there, but it seems like they're immortal. So no injuries sustained there, which is good. Coming out now at 8.6 second pit stop. We've got 29 laps of fuel. That should take us to about lap 48, something like that. Coming out of the pits now, we're going to come out in P9. We're good 10 seconds behind Heinz-Howard Frentzen, so we have to do a lot of catching up, which we do as we go on to lap 25 behind Heinz-Howard Frentzen. The AI, I think the AI in Australia were 98, up them to 99, and now they're on 100. AI difficulty here, so if it gets, sorry, that was really rude of me. If it's a bit too sort of, I don't hesitate to say easy. To be honest, if it is too easy, I will turn up the AI for future races to make it more of a challenge. But for now, this is This is alright too. We've been showing great pace. I don't know if it's just a good track for me, or the AI aren't properly coded and they're really slow. I don't know. But we're going to stick to 100 AI difficulty for now and see how that gets us. Anyway, on lap 26, we make a great run on hindsight Frenzy through that corner there, gain so much time on him. We're side by side, just like we were with Irvine going up the hill. Going into this turn, we were on the outside, we were able to get him before the corner begins, so that's an easy move there. As going on to lap 28, we've caught up to his teammate Jacques Villeneuve there. The defending world champions had a difficult start tonight, as Williams have been unable to master the regulations. Of course, the chief designer Adrian Newey went to McLaren, and McLaren are dominating the world championship at the moment. As Villeneuve has dominated me on the racetrack, as we're unable to get past him. Oh, never mind, as we shoot around his outside, up into P7, Rubens Barrichello there. The star of Stewart's Grand Prix is in P6, and we've caught up to him on lap 32. We cheekily cut the chicane. That's a bit cheeky, but we get a cheeky run coming out of the chicane, side by side with Rubens Barrichello. Look how close our wheels are. He almost touched, but they didn't, I don't think. As we're up into P6 in the hairpin. Fantastic stuff. We've caught up to our teammate Ralf Schumacher. We hit the back of. We've hit the back of Ralf Schumacher. Hopefully Eddie Jordan wasn't watching that, otherwise he would not be happy with us. As luckily we don't sustain any serious damage to our front wing or Ralph's rear wing, as that allowed Barrichello to catch up, and he's up into P6 now. We've stolen our position and our points as we try and go down the inside, but Rubens was going to look at Ralph, and that almost ended in disaster there, as Ralph's gone into the pits now, as I'm behind Rubens Barrichello again, looking for a way around him. I don't know what Ralph's doing. He's still got 40 laps to go. Maybe he's going to put max amount of fuel in, or he's doing a 2-stop. I'm not sure. But anyway, going through the chicane once more, there's lapped back markers in the way, which hold up Barrichello, and we zoom past, and that's fantastic stuff. We're up to P5. I don't know how many times I've said fantastic stuff this race, but coming out of turn 1, we get on the grass, and we spun again. We're going cross-country racing. This is like Dakar Rally, to be honest. Just going across, the terrain, the off-road, and we're back on the circuit there. We've fallen down to P7, unfortunately, however. As again, another good run coming out of chicane on Jacques Villeneuve. We've got the inside line. All we've got to do is brake a bit later into the hairpin, and we've got him. Nice stuff. Back up into P6. Rubens Barrichello again to the head of us. Can we keep making these stupid mistakes? We've got so much more pace, but the mistakes are holding me back. As we cut the chicane there, auto yoke. But we're right on the back of Rubens Barrichello into the hairpin. We've got the outside this time instead of the inside. And Rubens with the inside, it's just easier for him to defend the position. Into the last corner, we're too far back really to make a move, so we're going to have to set up a good run, as we do have a look around the outside actually. But we're going to have to set up a good run, and it doesn't matter now actually, because Rubens Barrichello's gone to the pits. That means we're up to P5, going on to lap 50, we're coming in for our last pit stop of the day. And they should see us to the end now. I do remember they put too much fuel in the car. Look, they put 20, I forgot to change the fuel. Down to only about, we didn't really need 25 laps, but he put 29 in, which really angered me to be honest, because I don't like having extra surplus of fuel. David Coulthard wins the Grand Prix, wins 3 from 3 in 1998, 30 points, full marks so far. Mika Häkkinen finally finishes the race, he gets 2nd place. Michael Schumacher gets 3rd. So Häkkinen, he did kind of need to win, he really needs to hit a strong run of form. As we go wide there, he really needs to hit a strong run of form really to keep his championship hopes alive. Schumacher's been consistent there, not consistent enough as Coulthard obviously, because Coulthard's won the first 3 races. But it's Imola, so Ferrari home turf there, the Tifosi, that might give Schumacher a boost, but we'll have to find out for the San Marino Grand Prix in a few days' time. As Irvine's going to come across the line in a minute to get 4th place, another 4th place for him, just sort of a supporting role for Michael Schumacher, 2nd driver. I am hoping to try and get these uploads out more fast, but it's pretty hard for me to record voiceovers at the moment at home, but hopefully I'll be able to try and upload more and get the series out more and more and more. As we come across the line, 5th place, 2 more points on the board, fantastic stuff, best of the rest once again, as we're behind the indomitable Ferraris and McLarens. Coming into the pits at the end of a successful race, still we've got 7 laps of surplus fuel. So thank you very much. As here are the results then. Jacques Villeneuve has scored the final point. Rubens Barrichello at the end of it all, finishes 7th for that. Is no points for him. Our teammate Ralph finishes 9th. So I'm not sure what strategy to put because he was 5th place for most of the race. Sort of battling with me, but maybe he was on a 2-stop because he did go in pretty early, didn't he? So Takagi and Tuero retired, did only 2 retirements. Jan Magnussen 8 laps down, along with Rosset, who was also 8 laps down, and Nakano 7 laps down. So that's not good, is it? I'll update you with the championship results next time, Imola. So do tune in then for round 4 of the San Marino Grand Prix.